It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Here's Madden GOTW out for the opening kick. And we're underway from Seattle. This return starts at the 5. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
70. Ready. Go.
Looking to throw right away. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. That's Bobby Okereke. And the Giants take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, Brock, I highly doubt all the plays will go as well as that one, but this coverage starts off the game with a major W.
That's all you could ask for right there. You come out so focused, so dialed into your game plan. You start this game strong, and you quickly throw a wrench into their opening script on the other side. That starts to play head games, and it certainly gives your defense a ton of confidence.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Check, Panther. Ready.
It's Allen again. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
Go.
On the handoff, Allen. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Right back to Allen. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 4. They're going to need twice that now on 3rd and 8.
19 tight. Here we go.
Dropping back to throw. This one's caught. And it's a New York touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Gano ready to send this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback.
Okay, break.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Ready.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Ready, ready. Come on, set.
They're going play action. Taken in by Norfant. And a solid gain gets them across the 45 before he goes out. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Here we go. 60 Eagles.
They go play action here. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it's going to be second down.
Ready.
He'll look to throw. Cut out left. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Seahawks will have a first down. Walker now from the gun. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for second and goal. Putting a receiver in motion. Staying with Walker. Only 3 yards. They're going to need a much bigger play than that on a lengthy third and goal.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical third down call.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Jason Myers now going to try to knock this through for the Seahawks. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Myers' kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They're out and set. First and 10.
Let's go. On my side.
This is Allen on the give. They gain 14 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
On the 44-yard line now, first and 10.
Half the 60. Back go. Take go.
Now a give. It's Allen headed left. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Only 2 yards, and it brings up second and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing third and long.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hyatt with the ground. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A good pass from the rookie out of Ole Miss, and it gets him a first. Flying it right side with Allen. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
Hustle.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Smash. Big alert. Go.
He'll try it left with Allen. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
That one's complete. Oh, the football's loose. And the Seahawks pick it up. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
And that is the definition of an impact play from the defense. Everything been going poorly for them, right? They're poised to surrender some big yardage But one big hit changed all of it and creates a big play on their side instead.
It's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Setting up a throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. Back to throw now. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
Check. Dragon 60. Ready?
Looking to the air here. Searches from the pocket. All the left side. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. They'll give up the gut to Walker. And he gets some good yardage down to the 42. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Hold it ready. Let's go now. Ready.
Running with Walker again. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Seattle. The Seahawks pushing for a late spark before halftime. They've got first down from the 31.
Buffalo 18. Let's go.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. That's 16 on the pickup. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
Panther 11. Go.
Working inside the red zone. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
7 Pirates. 60 Bobcat. 79 Broncos.
Here's a throw. Cup on the catch. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Third down, 1 yard to go. Oh, he lost the football. And it's picked out by the Giants. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing now, following the turnover. Flush down out to his left. As the open man downfield. And he's out of bounds, just a step short of the 40. How about a big hitter? 40 yards there and a new set of downs. From the 39 now, after that explosive start to this drive. Throwing now from the gun. He puts some power on a deep one left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Looking for the back that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. They're throwing it. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver. stuck with a 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And they'll get to this one right around, no, actually exactly at the 15-yard line. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half.
Ready? Mustang 19. Check go.
Back to throw it. He's going to push one deep down the right. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Deontay Banks.
Okay, ready?
One last play before the break. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback.
Ready up.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Check, go.
Throwing it to start this drive. Getting out to his left. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Ready?
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Alert. Shut up.
Running is Allen. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. First shot gets him 5. Still a couple of looks remaining. It's 2nd and goal.
Cougar 19. Let's go now. Reload.
Allen. And he's in for the touchdown. The Giants grow the lead coming out of halftime. Gano for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants drive their lead to 11. Gano ready to send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Looking right, and he finds him. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Hawk 7.
Moving
Hawk
quickly,
7.
trying to get set again.
Come back. Ready.
From the 32. Escapes out to the left. He takes it himself. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway. Ugh.
Forced out to his right. Took off with it again. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. He'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Ready?
Now we give to Allen, running right. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open and beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Here we go, here we go. 70 range, 70 range.
From the gun on 3rd down. On the move, headed right. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. And the Seahawks get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, great work by the defense there, Brock. Coverage keeping things tight downfield even as he extended the play, and as a result, they pick up the INT.
And the eyes were bigger than the stomach on that throw. It was as if he was committed to it right when he left the pocket. But if nothing opens up, you're going to pay for trying to make a throw that simply isn't there.
19 tight. Dragon 60. Set go.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he'll go out of bounds close to that 35-yard line.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the 1st down.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Say, hey. Riggs.
They kick the running back in motion.
Go.
From the 36. Into the hands of Walker. And he nearly gets to the 25 before going out. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. He's on the move. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. Give him about 16 yards on that game, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
9 yards the effort there, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Shut up.
Walker. And he takes this one in for a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. The Seahawks offense, look at this. They aren't leaving the field, lining up and going for 2. They want to run it across. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they face 2nd down. He's going to throw this one. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Back to throw. Gets this to Johnson. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. They have themselves another 1st and 10. They run with Allen, and he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And they're going to bring him down after a good gain to the 40. That's 8 yards for the gain, and that narrows it to just 5 yards needed on 3rd down. So now here's 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He finds Johnson. And he'll be touched down after a big play. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Allen. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. It's Allen again. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. They manage a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4. On the hands-off, Allen. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A pickup of 2, and that run doesn't get it for them either. It's 4th and 2. Now looking to throw. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Complete out to the right side. And he gets this one up to the 10-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
Viking 18. Check smash. Check smash. 60 bucks, Jack. 60 bucks. 79 Bronco. Hut, hut.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. That one's cut along the left sideline. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get both feet down.
He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Bouncing football. And this goes out of bounds. The fumble, not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play. So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough 3rd down here. Pocket isn't holding up. the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. And he drives it towards the other end of the field. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll run now with Allen. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. 2nd down now, 7 to go. He's dropping back to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Giants will have a first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. Buys time, rolling right. Now here he goes. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Giants with a 5-point lead. Third and 4 coming up now. Here he is to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They pick up 20 yards there. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Here we go, here we go.
This is Allen. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Chased out to his right. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're moving him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
Well, that throw just gets away from the quarterback a little bit, and he couldn't stay in the field to play. It's tough to blame him, though. He's got to leave the pocket, and he really had some tough circumstances to try and push that one down the field.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. He'll look to throw it. Connects with Slayton. 16 yards on the play. And the Giants will have a first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
And they got there in time. He's taken down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. The Giants using their first time out.
Ready?
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. And he will score. And with almost no time left, that should clinch the win. Gano for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Giants push the lead up to 12. Gano ready to send this away. Has this at the 6. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. First and 10 now from the 30.
Set up.
Smith and Jigba going to motion over left.
Ready?
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. So it's a win for the visiting Giants.